YouTube, what the Medieval 2 crap's going on? HeirofCarthage back, of course, in Medieval 2 Total War. That's kind of repetitive, I guess, in that entry line. Back in the France campaign, where we left off last, I was trying to push Pamplona, but I'm under orders right now not to attack the Portuguese by the Pope. However, I don't have any such order, or no, I'm under orders not to attack Milan. My bad.
Ready and able.
Please continue the assault against the Portuguese in the Holy Roman Empire, which is exactly what I'm doing. So I'm attacking them. Trying to think what all we had going on. I have some troops training in Bordeaux. I've got this army that is busy retraining, and it'll be ready to go too. So maybe we can use it to push Spain. We got a hold of Milan. It's going to be hard for me to retrain. And Milan got like a whole bunch more crap troops here. I kind of need to get back to one of my castles to retrain these guys. I could send some troops forward too, possibly. So we'll see what our options are. And then it looks like I was training up a smaller army here. Maybe we could send this army to come assist at Milan. But then that does leave these two castles somewhat unguarded. This army's not too fantastic. Kinda probably ought to train a few more things here. Thinking we need a couple more archers and another mailed knight for this army to have any effect whatsoever. Let's go ahead and end the turn and see what happens here. Sure, I'm glad England hasn't attacked me. Everybody else has. I hope that's not what they're about to do here. Seriously? Okay, good. I was like, really? I thought I had sieged Bern. Okay, Holy Roman Empire. Can I? There we go. Hit the space bar. These guys were moving around at snail's pace. I like that guy like swaggering around from Spain there. Scotland. What you talking about, Denmark? Okay, let's see here. Really, the Portuguese are going to run out of Pamplona? There they go. Are they going to attack me? No, they're not even going to attack me. Interesting. So, we're making pretty good coin. Good. Because I have a lot of armies and a lot of cities, and I need to be making some good coin. Look at all these little Portuguese fleets running around here too.
Ready and able.
What do we got here? So I've got catapult, fair number of heavy infantry. I wonder if we got any mercenaries we could pick up. Oh yeah, get some mercenary crossbowmen. That'd be helpful. Let's snag these guys. There it is. Higher. All right. So let's attack the Portuguese here.
To mon roi. We attack.
They actually don't have a general. Or yeah, they do. Well, no, not really. It's a Jeanette, so it's just a captain leading this army. Wow. 4 ballista. Seems a bit excessive. Let's take these guys out.
Bring your honor as we attack.
My crossbowmen should come in handy here. I'll try and put them out front to absorb fire and stuff because they're just mercenaries. And if we can take out this Portuguese army, that ought to open the door to Pamplona. Let's actually wait for some better weather so you can actually see the battlefield. There we go. I'm going to try and deploy over here on this hill. Okay, let's get my knights. And then all my skirmishers, I'll put them in one line up front. And then let's get all my spearmen. And we'll just put them in a second line. There we go, good enough. I don't have all that many cav in this army, unfortunately. Well, actually, I've got plenty. Never mind. Okay. Let's go ahead and move up. I love the alt move thing that was in Rome. Rome 1 and Medieval 2. It's basically the same, though, as what they ended up doing with the left-click drag, which is also very handy. I actually like the left-click drag better in Rome 2 than Attila. Having to hold Alt is a little more annoying, but I think some players probably like it because they're probably getting accidental misclicks a lot. So, totally understand why they did that. Okay, let's spread our skirmishers out up front. And let's just get our spear troops. Our spear troops are a little damaged, but they'll be alright. Let's put my 2 knights on this side. There we go. Alright, yeah, I just need to get my crossbowmen in range, and we should be able to shred up the enemy missiles pretty bad. They've got crossbowmen of their own, though, but I'm going to outnumber them pretty heftily here. They have the ballistas, so I'll have to keep an eye on whether or not those are going to end up being effective. Let's keep my cav back. I'm sure that the ballista will probably have a better chance of hitting cav. I can now move up my little block here. Okay. Oh, Medieval 2. So much fun. Okay, my block is moving up. I'm just gonna go ahead and move way up. Let's keep my general back. If the ballista do open fire, I don't want them targeting my cav. Looks like the Portuguese are fleeing backwards. They probably should. I've got a pretty big missile supremacy on them. Alright. I wonder if Medieval 2 is like Rome 1, where when you got on a hill, your archers actually had longer range. That was a cool feature. Where are these guys going? I wonder if they're gonna like run away off the map, or if they're... Look, their ballista are getting left behind. Well, that's fine. Certainly fine by me. Yeah, they're just like leaving their ballista behind as they reposition. I can take care of that. Let's take all my missiles and turn fire will off for just a moment while I kill those ballista. Their crossbowmen, though, might open fire on my horsemen. Let's pull back, and then let's take my missile troops and open fire. We can just kill this unit real quick. These guys are about to get absolutely wrecked. Rizeked. Yeah, they're gonna get hit by no small amount of missile fire there. So I'd say that that ballista is as good as wrecked. Let's pull my general back. There we go. Deselect that guy. Let's go ahead and move up. I want to get in range of their archers and start duking it out. They've only got 4 artillerymen left. One guy's like, man, this thing's really not easy to push by yourself, guys. I'm going to focus fire on some of their skirmishers. I'm going to focus 3 on that peasant crossbowman and then 3 on those. And I'm actually going to pull my knights back just a little bit so that we don't take the misfires from the enemy missiles. Okay, yeah, so we're doing some heavy focus fire, and it's taking its toll very quickly. You see a lot of their men starting to drop. They did spread in the loose formation, which will help their survivability, but it should also take a toll on their accuracy, so I'm going to stay in my thicker blocks here. Just going to let my guys... Wow, they're actually getting quite a few kills on one of my peasant crossbowmen. Oh, it's the ballista that's probably getting good shots on me. Yeah, we've wrecked a pretty good number of their skirmish troops. I'm gonna focus fire this ballista real quick. It's actually wrecking my crossbowmen fairly well. We'll just take these guys out of commission. There, those guys are as good as gone. Okay, we've weakened up their peasant crossbowmen substantially. I think it's time to bring my, well, what kind of... They got dismounted feudal knights. Town militia, spear militia. I might charge those dismounted feudal knights with my cav on the way in. Wow, yeah, that flaming ballista shot's not doing bad. I want to kind of keep skirmishing, though. I got the ammo and I have that advantage on them. Their peasant crossbowmen are taking heavy losses. Yeah, to the point where they probably won't be as effective. Let's move up our knights. I'm gonna swing some spears out to each flank. I'm actually gonna charge some of their dismounted feudal knights headlong. Okay, their general's cav is moving up. I'm actually gonna target it. It's a Jeanette. Oh, yeah, we don't want that around our general. Yeah, I'm putting all my fire down on the enemy Jeanette cavalry. Hopefully we'll get some good kills. Okay, let's straight up charge this dismounted feudal knight. Let's see if we can charge their blobs of heavy infantry here. And let's just keep pushing. Okay, yep, we just routed that feudal knight on the charge, which is exactly what I hoped for. Finished off the peasant crossbowmen.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Let's get into these dismounted feudal knights, which are like doing weird stuff here. Let's get into the back of all these ballista. And let's just get into the back of this fight over here and then wing our general around. Yeah, my dismounted feudal knights are doing very, very well.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons
I
his
can't even
men.
hardly tell which troops are which because their colors are so similar.
The enemy
There we
flees
go.
the battle,
Well, we won.
all of Christendom will
And it was
be
a pretty
awed
big
by our-
victory too, which is important because that was a rather large Portuguese stack. Like I said, I can't hardly tell their colors from mine. I'm just going to execute their prisoners. And then I'm going to siege Pamplona.
Ready and able.
I think we have what it's going to take to siege them
Closing
out.
to engage.
So let's hit maintain siege and see if we're able to take Pamplona
Give the
in
order
a few
and we will
turns.
strike, Seigneur.
Yeah, the Holy Roman Empire, we need...
Ready
We
and
can
able.
go ahead and siege them.
For the honor of France.
Like I said, we just can't
attack.
attack Milan right now, so
Oui,
maintain
Seigneur.
the siege.
Besieging France's enemies.
How many more turns do we have to leave
Give the order
Milan
and we will
alone? 2 more
strike,
turns
Seigneur.
before His Holiness the Pope decides to let me be mean again.
What? Is there something I can do for you, noble lord?
How do I know what they think of me? Demeanor. Receive neutral. Measure of how the offer negotiator feels about you. Okay, so they're feeling neutral towards us right now. Let's ask them for trade rights.
We accept this proposal
Okay.
only under great duress. This
Just see if we can
concludes
kind of
our
like slowly
business.
build relationship with the papal states and hopefully gain favor with the Pope so that we don't become the target of more inquisitors and other stuff. Do have my spy here, and speaking of inquisitors, we're gonna try and give this guy the old snake to the genitals, and it looks like it worked. All right, and there's a imperial priest there that we might go after on the next turn. We've got Bern sieged. It'll have to surrender in 8 turns. Imperial diplomat. Still got cardinals down here, or French priest,
God's servant.
trying to spread Catholicism in definitely probably a majority Muslim territory there. A witch? What the heck?
It is not blasphemy. You simply do not understand.
And you can have
you
witches.
consider my arts heresy?
She's sounding pretty stereotypical there.
Need someone.
Let's bring this assassin down that way, and then let's train another assassin. We can probably take all of them we can get right now, to be honest. Okay. This army at Metz should be good enough to put to use. I feel like the Holy Romans are going to have their hands full enough with that army. I'd like to reinforce Milan, but I'll do that with my army that's down here in Toulouse. Let's go up here and finally capture these rebel cities that I was wanting to get after.
Oui, Seigneur.
And then we'll just put like small forces to hold each of these castle towns, just so that they can't waltz right through it. Okay, is this army... Nope, they're still retraining. So one more turn of training and retraining for this army, and then maybe I'll swing over here and be ready to finish off Milan. If we can put those guys under, that'll stabilize things for the moment, because Milan's still got quite a few troops down there. So I can't attack Milan. I'm curious to see whether they'll attack me. Doesn't look like it. Huh. Portuguese fleet's gonna attack me here. Actually got a victory. That's pretty funny.
We have prevailed.
Is Hungary gonna offer me something here?
I bring
Sweet.
word from my people, noble lord.
Yeah, whatever. I'll give you the florins.
Many thanks. You do not realize how much we appreciate this. Your time was most valuable.
A new threat. News from merchants of the east. So this is where y'all tell me Genghis Khan is coming. Sweet. Khan! Wait, that was Star Trek.
Ready and able. Glory to mon roi.
Okie
We
dokie.
attack.
Wow, that's a pretty large imperial army up there.
Ready and able.
We're gonna need to go deal with them. There's a couple of large imperial armies headed my way. Yeah, let's lift the siege. Just get back up here and get ready to protect our castles. So we'll let burn off for now, and we'll get back at them. Pamplona is sieged. It can hold out for quite a long time. We'll just see what happens there. This army at Toulouse is ready. We won't attack the Milanese, but let's start heading that way.
We camp here.
And again, we'll just put a couple of spear militia to hold the castle. Should be all we need. Okay, we've got a little bit of leftover florins here. We should probably go ahead and do some building in cities that apparently need it, like this one needs an upgrade. That one's actually busy being built in. Oh, I wonder if there are any else that need upgrades that I haven't been paying attention to the last few turns, so we should probably run through all my settlements real quick. Start up here at Renate, and just move on through. Let's see. Let's just look for upgrades first. Okay, doesn't look like there's any upgrades. So we can just spend our money. Let's take a look at public order and see. Toulouse will be better once we get the couple of garrison there. Marseille is still pretty upset, but that's the one we're about to upgrade, and that ought to calm it down a little. We've got something about to finish there. So, I don't know. Just see what we can build here. Maybe we'll just go ahead and do the crop rotation there. I don't think the farms will ever be bad spend, so to speak. Let's see. Let's just build the farms there too at Metz. Alright, so let's go ahead and end the turn. Remind me, I need to train another assassin on the next turn too. I want to get a bunch of assassins going. Portugal's training up more troops behind me at Zaragoza, but I'm thinking I might just try and siege them out. Annex settlement, Zaragoza. Huh. Now they want me to take it, but you... Why did my mission on the other one go away? Whatever. I'm sieging Pamplona, and that's what we're going to siege right now, so deal with it. Let's build this city watch. There. Just spend some money on that. Let's upgrade to the ship right there. The Portuguese have our docks blockaded. That's probably hurting my income because it blocks my trade routes. So let's go try and free up my trade routes. I might have to build more fleets. Can't wait to get rid of the Portuguese. Those guys have been annoying. And we're no longer under orders to leave the Milanese alone either, so it's going to be great to catch up with them.
Where shall we strike?
Come in here and attack that army of theirs.
Stopping here.
Okay, I don't know where that large Imperial army went. Maybe we should just come back down here and siege Bern again, see if we can get some attention from the Holy Romans.
Oui, Seigneur. Closing to engage.
Alright.
Oui, Seigneur. Besieging France's enemies. Give the order and we will strike,
there.
Seigneur.
Alright. I think we should be set for another turn in. Wonder if I can find that witch and try and assassinate her. Bride presented. Okay.
It is easy to become
The
comfortable
Mongols.
with the enemy you know, our familiar foes. But to discount the menaces that lurk beyond the known world is to risk a rude awakening that can become a nightmare. This nightmare is the Mongol invasion.
Sweet, so the Mongols are invading not far from Baghdad. Well, sucks to whoever owns Baghdad right now. So Toulouse can be upgraded. I'm gonna go ahead and spend my money doing that because you don't want to let your upgrades pass by in this. Well, I can't even afford it, so we're gonna have to wait a turn. Yeah, we're 7 turns from surrender there.
Seigneur.
Sneaking in on this Milanese army, so that'll be good.
Continuing tomorrow.
I just want to try and take out the last Milanese town
Ready
here.
and able. Glory to mon roi. We
Just
attack.
build a bunch of stuff there, maintain
Oui, Seigneur.
siege.
Besieging France's
Okay, the
enemies.
Flemish rebels only have 5 turns too. I might just try and siege these people out because it'll be easier. Okay, got all my armies out engaged, which is good. I'm not losing public order in any of my cities, so we're good. Got rid of the fleets that were blockading our ports, so that ought to help my income. Those stupid Portuguese ships just coming right back for my ports. I need to build a bigger navy.
Oui, mon roi. Oui, Seigneur. Attacking.
Close defeat. Come on!
Disengage. The enemy shows no mercy.
Let's see if we can recruit here.
Sail no further this day, mon
We'll recruit
roi.
a couple of cogs, and I think we still got enough money left to do the upgrade at Toulouse. We do. And we can
Where
attack
shall
the
we
Milanese
strike?
here.
They will regret crossing France.
This is actually King Louis the Malevolent versus a Milanese captain who has pretty much all crossbowmen and catapults. Very, very nice. So, 4 mercenary crossbows, 4 Genoese crossbow militia, 3 catapults. That is quite the army that they've put together there. So needless to say, these guys will absolutely wreck my archers. I'm going to need to send my infantry chasing after them, swing my cav around wide, come in behind them, and pin them down. And oh my gosh, just even more Genoese crossbow militia coming in there. Wow.
We have the dogs now.
We're gonna have to hope for the best here. That's a lot of Genoese crossbow militia. Okay, let's start deployment. I want to just honestly just rush straight at him. I'm thinking let's just go long line. Yeah, we'll just go nice long line here. And then we'll just get all our archers behind. Don't want them on fire at will. I'll put my 2 knights on this flank and my king on this flank. Need to remember that it is my king though, not just any unit. Okay.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
I'm just gonna rush up in the center. Yeah, I want to rush the enemy center, push them back. What do we got coming in here? The reinforcements are actually coming from behind me, but they're way behind me. Yeah, let's go ahead and push up. Yeah, their first volley from all these crossbowmen is probably going to hurt pretty bad. They have a lot of crossbowmen.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Just gonna push, push, push. Okay, let's see what kind of losses we take here in just a second when their crossbowmen unleash on me. Yep, this knight right here just gets absolutely wrecked. Okay, let's push hard with the cav. Okay, we're just gonna chase all their crossbows. If we catch them, then great. If we can kill all their crossbows, obviously this battle's over, because that's pretty much all their army has, and we've already routed some of their skirmish units here. Wow, I don't know what the deal is, but a lot of their skirmish units just absolutely collapsed in front of my men. I guess the mercenary Frankish knights coming towards me here. Let's swing this cav in. Let's go after the mercenary Frankish knights. Yeah, let's swing our general around here and get some of these routing units. Like these mercenary crossbowmen, we're going to go chase them down. Yeah, we're going to chase all these routing crossbowmen while my infantry continues in the center. Run my archers over that way. Let's get engaged here. Where's my king? Getting chased by spearmen. Okay, good. My knights back here are just chasing a big blob of routing units and getting a fortuitous amount of kills. Taking out some of their artillery units. Their reinforcements are coming, but they're coming very slowly. And we're causing, obviously, substantial losses. Let's go chase all those mercenary crossbows still.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees
There we
the field
go.
of battle and abandons his men. The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
All right, so we've destroyed a pretty substantial number of enemy troops here. Okay, let's actually swing over here to help my king.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings,
Yeah, that bum rush worked really good because the Milanese weren't able to skirmish their units successfully. So we basically just end up bum rushing all their units off the battlefield. So even though their numbers were kind of daunting, to be honest, I was really actually very worried about all the crossbows that they had in the field. Let's get our missile troops and come over here as well. Infantry run. Okay, and then our cavalry should be able... We've chased all their routing units off the field. Oh, except for these mercenary spearmen. And they got some Genoese crossbow militia that came back from routing, so we'll go chase them real quick. They're not going to be on the battlefield for too much longer. And my knights should get a decent charge here into those spearmen. Yeah, and if they try... Yep, they're going to break. Genoese crossbow militia are gone. They got some catapults and just other units that are kind of running around haphazard here. Like I said, we'll just make sure that they're good and dead. And then they have their last few units coming out of the woods here. These are going to be probably Genoese crossbow militia for the most
enemy
part.
general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Well, of course the enemy general has no honor. They're Milanese. Oh! No, I'm just kidding. If I have any real people from Milan watching, they're just making dumb jokes.
We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run. Now he can rest at our leisure.
Oh man, I love the announcers on this game. Truly is great. What do we got here? Alright, I'm gonna zone in on the Genoese crossbow militia here. Get my cavalry ready for some mop-up duty. You can go ahead and run there, kingy boy. Well, whoever that was. Yeah, all my guys are running now. Good. Okay, my archers are opening fire on their Genoese crossbow militia. And since their guys didn't fire from long range, this will actually be kind of bad for them, because they're going to be getting focus fired on numerically superior archers over here, though qualitatively these Genoese crossbow militia should be better. But yeah, the AI is not using them very well. I'm going to kind of let my cav rest for a minute while my archers shoot up these guys. Looks like they're going to actually potentially open fire now. I don't know what they're doing. They're just getting absolutely wrecked. I'm going to take my king in after these Genoese crossbow militia. That's going to be a brutal charge. Yeah, here it comes. Let's watch my king do this. He might get shot by those Genoese crossbows. Yep, he is. He might take some losses there too. The crossbows are effective versus armor. I'm not going to take any losses from the crossbow shots, and then that charge is going to rout this blob.
The enemy general has no... Our cowardly foe runs. We must push
so sweet, big victory over Milan there. If we can just get rid of their last city here, that should get them off the map, and then we're pretty close to getting rid of... Oh, wow, that's a lot of prisoners. And we're going to execute all of them. Woo!
We march on our victims, senor.
Yeah, we do march on our victims, come to think of it. So yeah, now we've got Genoa sieged, and that ought to be the last holdout for... We're training cogs there, that's good. We don't have any more money for this turn. Yeah, there's a big Holy Roman Empire army there. Hopefully we can get a big fight going outside of Bern as well. Is England gonna attack me? What? Really? I'm sitting here trying to take this rebel settlement, and England comes out of nowhere and they're like, yo, heir, heh, how about another war? Well, at least I only have one English town to take to knock them off of the mainland here, and then we'll see what we can do from there. They got dismounted feudal knights, mercenary Frankish knights, mailed knights. They've got quite a few cav here, more so than I do. And then they've got some peasant archers, mercenary spears. I'm wishing that I would have actually put some decent troops in this army, but I sure didn't. Let's fight it. I'm sure that we can manage to best the AI. England, how have you betrayed me? I mean, you know how much you like France and England, right? I mean, come on. I don't even see the English ever making a move like that. Alright, let's see. Get my spears. Actually, kind of want my archers up front. I'm going to do my same too and run a couple of mailed knights up this flank. and then run my general on another. This general's bodyguard is not particularly large. There we go, got all my infantry. I think I kind of want to just rush forward and then see if I can get some outflanking charges with my cav. Looks like Stonehenge back here or something. Okay, they got their peasant archers up front. There's their mailed knights. I have a uphill advantage on them. Oh, some of my infantry's going around this building. Crap. Don't do that. Everybody come back over here. Let's just take my general around. Okay, my archers have opened fire on the peasant archers. I can't see my dang troops in here. It drives me crazy. Okay, so let's attack there. Attack. Attack. What do we got over here? Holabars, this light cav. Let's take him with my general. I think we can take him down. Peasant archers. Target the general's bodyguard. Crap, my cav up here got charged while I wasn't looking. Dadgummit. I'll get a counter charge on those mailed knights. But
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain
I don't know how the
true
battle's
and
in our
steadfast,
favor.
Victory will be ours.
Hopefully these holobars are getting killed. Not as quickly as I'd like, but they are dropping. If we can drop them and maybe get around for a rear charge, we might be able to save this. Honestly, I don't think this is looking too good for me right now. No, those are mercenary spearmen. Get away from them. Let's go chase the peasant archers. I'm just going to leave these cav here to die. I just kind of need that fight to last for the moment. Crap. The enemy general's bodyguard just got into me over here. That's also bad. If my general dies, this is going to be over real fast. We're actually breaking through in the one spot there. Spear militia, what do we got? Okay, cav, get out of here. We're just getting bogged down. See if we can get through here and swing around. We need to land a rear charge. Here we go. I'm gonna try and land a rear charge. We're gonna probably get caught by those spears though. Hopefully we can stay in front of them. Ooh, looks like we're gonna just barely stay in front of those spearmen. If we can maybe break the English center here. They've got more spear militia over here. Let's see if we can get through them.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
See if we can do this. Where'd my cav end up at? Let's try and get my cav away from these incoming spearmen. We've actually managed to rout a decent number of English troops here. I don't know how we're doing. I can't seem to get my cav out. They're stuck, and we're gonna lose this flank with the cav. I'm trying to pull back through my own lines with my cav just to get my cav free here at this point. If my general's somehow still alive with only 4 men left, so I'm gonna try and just get him safe while we chase the enemy general with our spears. If we can manage to pull down the enemy general, we might actually just win this. I'm gonna try and swing this cav around for more rear charges.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Yeah,
now
this
his
is.
men will lose heart.
If we win this, we're gonna be lucky because really the English had stronger forces here, I think.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of chain routing amongst the English troops here.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory
Okay,
will be
where's my
ours.
surviving cav unit? Let's see if this time we can actually Maybe charge the enemy mailed knights. Oh crap. I need my archers to make sure my general doesn't get charged. General, get away from there. No, my archers are set to skirmish. Just die, you fools. You gotta keep the general alive. There we go. Somehow the enemy cav routed there. Don't really know how. Come help my cav get free here. I'll just keep chasing so the enemy troops don't come back. We gotta help this cav win this fight against these mailed knights. I'm sending some spears in, and that ought to help. Ought to help solve that problem. I think my general is just gonna survive just barely, and I do mean barely. Wow, I ended up basically losing this cav unit too. Some of their mercenary spearmen came back from routing. Let's rear charge this bunch of guys here and get them off the field. There's still quite a few English troops that could come back from routing, that's why I'm trying to chase them. Like all these spear militia and stuff here. The biggest piece here is that I didn't lose my general. And we just routed all these English troops in the center here. Those dismounted feudal knights getting off the field is going to be a huge deal. I don't even know how those guys routed. It must have been from the army losses. I'm going to chase them and make sure that they shatter. Wow, we just got really lucky there to throw off the English. I don't even have enough forces left, though, to go after them at this point. We're going to execute their prisoners, too. That way they have more retraining to do. And then it looks like the Holy Romans are going to attack me here. So it looks like we get one last big battle here. I've got Henry for my guys, and let's see what they've got here. Mostly armored sergeants. They got a priest in there too, I guess. Wow, what's this army here? A lot of mercenary spearmen, just mostly junk units. I feel like we've got the tools to get this done. Let's go ahead and fight this one too, and that'll be all the time I have for this episode. Been a lot of big battles on this one, but we're winning them, so hopefully we can make some progress. Getting rid of Milan will be good. Start deployments. The Holy Roman Empire did attack me, so let's see if we can take control of the hill. Okay. Alright. Let's get on top of this little hill right there. Enemy reinforcements on the way. Yeah, that really big hill there would be nice. But we can kind of take this small hill here and be in good shape. The Holy Romans have to attack me, but I kind of want to start trying to pick at them a little. They have some peasant crossbowmen running out front. I'm going to go ahead and pick them off with my peasant archers. They're going to get taken out pretty quickly. Got armored sergeants, town militia, armored sergeants, peasants. I'm going to put some volleys into the mailed knights. I love the music in this game, really is beautiful music. Okay. I'm gonna bring my heavy infantry to bear against the Holy Romans. Got my feudal knights engaged against their center in what should be a pretty good engagement for them. AI is basically all caught. Let's take these guys off fire at will.
If we continue like this, we will smash the
Yeah,
enemy.
we're already actually breaking some Holy Roman troops. I've got some extra spears here. There we go.
The
Yeah,
enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
I like that. Let's take those guys out. Let's kill that. Bring our cab up the hill. I'm gonna get rid of these. Well, those are just peasants sleeping alone. If they come back to the battle, what are they gonna do? Maybe spit at me or something. Let's run a rear charge here. Get rid of the rest of the Holy Roman infantry. Pincer that cav in, and then hit all these routing troops. There we go. Yeah, this is just going to turn into a slaughter of the Holy Roman troops here.
He flees the field of battle and abandons his
Yeah,
men.
absolute slaughter.
Bonjour, Sonny. Only half the enemy force remains.
Wow, the guys are really slashing away with their swords there. Oh no, those peasants came back. Whatever am I going to do? Okay, so the enemy reinforcements are actually
Our cowardly foe runs. We must
down
push
here
our
on the bottom
advantage.
of the hill, so nowhere near enough to me to be concerning. Let's get our missile troops. And we'll just get right here at the top of the hill. And let's get our infantry as well. Again, just get right here at the top of the hill. Yeah, I think we pretty much got rid of most of the routing Holy Roman troops. They died in that big blob. My feudal knights made quick work of them, and then all the cavalry that I got behind them, of course, certainly helped accelerate their death as well. So yeah, not many of their army or units surviving here. Let's see, these guys, so they actually have a whole nother kind of like full army coming on over there. It's okay, we got plenty to handle them. Kind of curious to see. I actually kind of want to get way up on top of this hill and then make the AI attack me up here. Let's get these guys. There we go. Let's fast forward and see if the Holy Roman Empire. Actually, that would be far enough up the hill. We're gonna go clear up on top of it. Hey, when you're gonna hill camp, let's hill camp it right. We're gonna make the AI walk all the way up the hill. Try and get them from a very disadvantaged position. What they got here? Just an armored sergeant, looks like. Okay, so they got some crossbow militia. Put one up. Yeah, I don't think those crossbow militia are in range. Look, they're gonna funnel all their troops up through this choke point. I think yes. Yeah, I'm gonna fire away at that crossbow militia real quick. And then try and plug the enemy up in this choke point. Looks like we have a really good opportunity there. Yeah, our archers are already laying waste to that peasant crossbowman. It's actually routed. Just look at this height gradient that we got going on this hill. Like, I can barely see. Oh, this is gonna be so good. It's gonna be one of the funnest slaughters I've ever participated in. My guys have such a height gradient advantage here that it's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I've got all my peasant archers firing away. I think we're gonna just push down the hill here, because we got such, like I said, such a gradient. I'm gonna move up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can just start routing the Holy Romans in droves here, because we're gonna have such a huge height advantage. Actually thinking about bringing all my cav down into here too and just really trying to create like a massive chain route.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, I'm gonna bring my cav down here and see if we can hit these guys in the flank. Let's just pitch more guys down here into the fray. I'm gonna charge downhill into all these guys with my cav and just kind of see what happens. It'll be kind of a blob charge, but just see if we can kind of get any kind of chain route going here. Yeah, the terrain's gonna be funky.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash.
I'm just trying to get a contagious route going here amongst the Holy Romans so that my cav can just pour downhill right after him. Just keep pouring downhill into this. All these units are shaken. Shaken, not stirred, that is. Alright. I'm not killing these mercenary spearmen quite as quickly as I want. That's so weird. The Holy Romans on this giant hill are actually holding out better than they were. Let's actually charge these armored sergeants over here real quick. Wow, those armored sergeants got wrecked. Let's try coming in there again. Let's get our archers. There we go. All those units just routed, so I'm going to push my cav through and I'll just use my archers.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
That's good.
Now his men will lose heart.
Alright, so the hillside slaughter here is nearly complete. I want my cav to come, like I said, just kind of come pouring down the hill into everything that's left. Cause just a massive chain route here. Good, good, good. Looks like my peasant archers are making short work of that armored sergeant. Come on, pour down the hill, let's go. Faster. These armored sergeants are still alive, but they should be
badly blooded.
Taking pretty big losses here.
Our cowardly foe runs. We must push our advantage.
Yeah, my cav can't even really charge these spearmen because of the weird terrain. They're already wavering, though. We'll just see if we can get them to... Yep, there they go.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue
Alright,
like this,
perfect.
we will smash the enemy.
Let's just keep, like I said, just keep pushing downhill here. Let gravity do a lot of the work for us. Just kind of split up and take out all these remaining Holy Roman units here. There we go. I don't even know what Holy Roman units are left alive on the battlefield still. I guess these right here.
Our cowardly
So,
foe, the enemy are
big victory
utterly
for us there
vanquished.
too. So it looks like the things are on the right curve here in the France campaign. That attack from England though was both unfortunate and unexpected. And I'm not going to ransom these guys either. I'm just going to execute them also. Because that just gets rid of a ton of Holy Roman troops. I'm sure this is gaining me a lot of favor with the Pope, though. Slaughtering all these other Christian factions is probably really pleasing him. Those guys are like, hey man, we don't want executed. Just keep our distance here.
The day is ours,
So we're going to sack Bern.
yours, mon roi.
Yeah, we'll sack it. Get a few florins. So we've taken control of Bern, and we're on the turn end here. See what else, if anything, happens. Hopefully the Mongols don't come anywhere close to me. Sounds like I don't need that problem. Horse archers roaming everywhere, probably.
The enemy is engaging our navy.
Haha! Heroic victory. It's giving these guys an advantage. I don't know what kind of Flemish pikemen, mailed knights. We'll just retreat.
Mon roi, the day is lost.
Retrain our men.
Oui, seigneur.
The Pope is dead. Pope Simon the Unorthodox has died. I don't get to vote for Pope anymore because I don't have any cardinals. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. Heir of Carthage signing off for now.